Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 2023 love reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will be listed in the description box below. And if you would like a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. That will also be linked in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Capricorn, I love how vibrant your strike on the side of the bowl before it started to sing was. It was just like so intense, like you're really claiming your voice, moving things forward. So that's a beautiful energy to start with. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Oh yeah, and of course you start a love reading with the lovers right here. Let's see this right here. Lovers energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. There you are, Capricorn, coming through. You're represented by the devil in the major arcana. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels. Very interesting. Okay, you're resisting a change. Okay, there's something mind and spirit that is changing about you. You have the 10 of cups, you have the 10 of swords. They're both reversed. That is a completion of a cycle. It's like we're not seeing the completion of something quite yet. So do be aware of that. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Here we have spontaneous. We need to be a little bit more spontaneous, or we want to be a little bit more spontaneous in our lives, but also in love, how we're moving forward, how we're connecting with people and things. We want a little bit of spontaneity, a little bit of the spark back in our lives. It could have gone away for a time, especially, with everything that happened in the world. And then coming out of that time can feel slow. To some people I'm seeing here, it's kind of like opening up a door, walking out, and it's just feeling like something was pulling me back, pulling me back. It could be the time of like everything that we've been through in the world. It could be everything that we've been through personally. It's been one heck of, a journey for everybody energetically during, this year, the last couple of years. So there's a desire for spontaneity. There's a desire for just kind of mixing things up. Angels with magician reverse. Now it's very interesting. We have the high priestess here. We have the magician. We cannot be seeing our magic, or we can be really looking at other people's magic, other people's spark, and thinking they have it figured out, and why don't I? And spirit is saying here, don't do that to yourself, Capricorn. With the magician reversed as an energy to be mindful of, it is that some people may talk as if they know what the heck is going on, and they know exactly what. And spirit is saying here, they don't. They don't have what you think you're missing. Okay? So just be aware of that. And you're not missing it. You have to claim your power as your individual self. It moves us to the lovers. It moves us to connection and love and passion and beauty. This is also Gemini energy, May 21st to June 20th. There can be a strong connection with a Gemini in our lives. There can be a strong connection also with the duality of ourselves. What do I love? What do I want? How am I moving forward? The time frame can also be of significance to us. So that is why Spirit said to give it. But there is a sense here of during this time, love and passion are guiding things, but also our angels are guiding us in love and passion, reconnecting us with, the beauty within us, the passion within us, the determination within us that we had lost sight of before. With the devil, okay, this is us in the major arcana, but there's always a warning with the devil card of, of the chaos of this earth and falling into the chaos of this earth. So one of the challenges that we have, as Capricorn energy is to say, I see the chaos of the earth and I'm not falling into kind of like the seedier underbelly of things. I'm staying in the passion that I want from life. I do not have to control that which is chaotic in my nature, meaning that we can turn towards other substances and other things to control a sense of everything doesn't have order to it. Everything isn't structured and ordered and exactly in the place that it should be. And that is because the devil is also a conglomeration of the nature gods of olden religions. And so those were put together and said, look at this as chaos. We're taming the chaos. The chaos, has to be pushed back. And Spirit is saying here, we can let the chaos, we can let the beautiful, humanness of our soul come forward. It doesn't have to be so organized, so perfect all the time. So I do know that there are a few perfectionists right now listening, and Spirit is saying here, you don't have to be perfect, okay? And the person that we meet or we're in a relationship with is also not going to be perfect. We're all beautifully flawed. And to see the beauty in the imperfections is one of the challenges and one of the most beautiful things for a Capricorn to do. With the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Cups reverse is stop looking outward. Stop looking outward because we've forgotten what we wish for. It's not what, or what we deeply love. We're looking outward and saying, okay, it should be like this, and it should look like this, and this should be like this, and this should be like that, and that's what I love, and that's what I want. Now it's time to listen to your heart sing. It's time to listen to yourself, be guided by love and passion and beauty and connection, because all of those things are going to move you forward during this time. But if we're really concentrated or, overly busy looking at everybody else, we're going to miss our time to shine. And that is not going to be cool for us. That's not what we want. With the High Priestess, a veil is being lifted from our eyes. We are seeing things much more openly, much more honestly, much more, realistically for ourselves. But it's also saying here, Capricorn, listen to your inner voice. Listen to your guidance by Spirit that is opening up the door, leading us forward in ways that we hadn't imagined. When it comes to love, there is a sense of it has to look like this. And Spirit is saying, why? It doesn't mean that we have to do anything wild and crazy or, anything like that. It is just saying in our hearts, what do I love? What do I want? And letting that shine forward. And I don't know why Spirit said, tell them they don't have to do anything wild and crazy. Love is your heart, shines within you. And that is something that we're starting to look at. The veil is being lifted from our eyes and we're starting to say, but what about this? And what about that? And what about me? What about me? And what about that connection with my inner secrets, my inner wisdom, my inner knowledge that comes from my angels, from my spirit guides, from my connection with the universe, and therefore the void and the unknown, the expanse of existence of self. And it brings us to the 10 of Swords reversed. And the 10 of Swords reversed is all those doubts and all those fears and all that negativity falling away from us. We're not, running over questions in our minds like a hamster wheel over and over again, which is our normal approach to love, or it can feel like it is what happens as love comes into our lives. We doubt, we fear, it's overwhelming. Even in relationships, we can be like, okay, you know what, I have to stop. I have to stop overthinking, overanalyzing, looking at it 8 different ways, taking old wounds and saying, oh, that's what this person meant, or that's how that person, meant it, where it cannot even be the wounds from that person or that relationship. So just be aware of this. And we're starting to release. And as we're starting to release, we're starting to see ourselves being reborn. And so this is a time where if we ask our angels and our spirit guides, this is a time if we step back and think quietly, do, crafts or meditations or, mindless repetitive tasks that can take up our concentration without, totally, needing us to to not lose. Don't do anything big, right? It's not like doing something very complex and very complicated. It is stepping back and seeing, okay, where do I need to be within me? Because that is when spirit starts to talk. The Oracle of Delphi had to be listened to. You had to go to her to listen. And we all have that that knowledge within us, that connection with spirit and angels to move us forward and to get us to where we want to be in life. It's just that all the noise comes in and we forget to listen and we're never taught to listen. So this is going to be very important. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Six of Swords. It can be forgetting something that is very important to us. I'm just seeing that come through. It is also a sense of, wanting to move forward just a little bit too quickly in certain things and thinking, you know what, I just have to go for it. It just has to happen now. And spirit's like, there's nothing wrong with slowing down and seeing all angles of things. So just be aware of that. Like somebody wants to push you to move faster than you're comfortable with, and that's going to be something to be aware of. Our subconscious spirit message here is breathe, reverse. Subconsciously, we're not giving ourselves time to breathe. We're not giving ourselves time to relax. We're just kind of like holding our breath and pushing forward, holding our breath and pushing forward. And spirit is like, enough. It really is enough. Be kinder to yourself. Our subconscious tarot message is the moon. The moon is Pisces energy, but it is also looking at the different faces of things. The moon changes her face all the time, the way that we see her, from, the eye opened, fully opened, to the eye closed. We are going to be connecting with ourselves in a very different way. We're looking at our fears, we're looking at our doubts, we're also really connecting and looking at our emotions and saying, how do I move forward to where I need to be for me, to what I love for me, and what's important, and what fears have been holding me back in love in ways that I didn't even know. And you're going to see a lot of knowledge comes forward during this time because there's the opportunity for tremendous love. There's an opportunity for tremendous connection. And there's also an opportunity to start connecting with what makes you happy, to connecting with your joy and your brilliance and your fire and your, uniqueness. And instead of being like everybody else, it is like, it's my time to shine, because Capricorn, it's your time to shine. All right, Capricorn, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.